Hello everyone, I'm Cyber Academics, and this is going to be my first video on Linux. I've been wanting to make a Linux video for years now, from studying all the different sources and getting my degree in cybersecurity. I've just been wanting to make content like this, covering Linux and Nmap and different topics. So we're going to be looking at Hack the Box Academy on the Linux fundamentals. I did skip just a few sections in on part 1. So what I'll be doing is I'll lightly read over some of these parts, and then I'll just show you in the lab-based environment how to actually use Linux. So if this is your first time, you can feel good and confident going into this. And I just want to share, if you're going into IT or especially cybersecurity, I feel like Linux is the best place to start. This is a first good step. There's a lot to it, and it's going to help you especially in the cybersecurity route down the road. So looking at Linux, right, this is some commands and things and running in their command line. So as you can see at the top here, we have ls. So ls in the command line basically means list. List wherever you're at in the current directory, I want you to show me everything in it. So for example, if I go into my lab environment here, right, and I put ls, it's currently going to list everything that I'm currently in. So as you can see, we have a file here as well as some different folders that are in the blue. And then just to show you as well what it's basically reflecting, if I go to System and let's see, if I go to Places and then I go to Parent and then I go over to my profile here, you can see these exact same files here is what's matching in the terminal. And that's the fascinating thing about the terminal. You're essentially, right, accessing everything that would be easy kind of like in this GUI here, and you're doing it straight from the command line. This helps a lot if you go into cybersecurity, maybe you're doing like forensics on a Linux-based system, and you want to see certain files that maybe were deleted or the locations of things. This is how you can quickly do it through the terminal, and it's really fascinating. So ls, again, basically means, okay, list everything that's here. And then another good thing, which syntax they show, is called man. So man is kind of like the help syntax. So if I put like man ls, and then I'll make this a little bigger, you'll see, oh, okay, so the definition for ls, this is going to list the directory contents, right? Gives you kind of a description here about what it's going to do. And then you can see all the way at the bottom here, these are different commands that you can list with it. So for example, if you wanted to not ignore entries starting with a dot, which won't come up if you just do ls, then you would want to put ls-a or --all. So I can go ahead and show you that here. Let's see, I'll go ahead and click Q for quit. And if I put ls-a, you can now see, whoa, there's a way larger list, right, than what we had up here. And again, that's because the dot files right here that it's showing, it's now including them in the search. So you can get so large in like the spectrum of like how you do your searches and navigating in the terminal with Linux. It just depends on the syntax and what you're trying to look for specifically. And if you're ever working through something and it's getting too much, like kind of cluttering up, you can go ahead and just put clear and click enter, and it's going to clear everything you put previously. It will just clean that history up for you. Another good key point is when you're working in the terminal, if you want to go back, let's say, to a couple commands that you put and you forgot what you entered in, you can use the up arrow on your keypad, and it actually goes through the list of every command you typed. And then you can use the down arrow to go back to the most recent one that you put in. So that's a neat little trick, very helpful, of course, as you're going through Linux. Let's see what else they got here that they're sharing. Yeah, so that's the second one, also very important. So --help, again, it's very similar to the man syntax. So if I put ls-help, it's basically going to show you, okay, these are all the things that you can do. Let me just scroll to the top here because it's quite big. And as you can see, it has all the things that you can do, right? It has that -a, which what we did earlier and what it means, as well as the description for it. So just another way to show you something if you're going through, maybe scripts, or you found something new on YouTube, but you're not sure all the capabilities with it. You want to see what are all the options with what I'm about to run. Go ahead and click clear because I'm OCD. And let's see what else they're sharing here. Okay, you could do the -H, which is also another way, just a shorter way of putting the -- help, which is nice. Let me see here. Yeah, there's Try Hack Me. The Geeks for Geeks. This is really good too. I've used them a lot. They're really good just for telling you like different scenarios and kind of like basic things, kind of just reading along, and then you can follow along on your own system. So, right, this is a lot of what we just covered here. They're really good as well. And so I'll make sure I link a couple different things and free resources for you guys to use. So that's pretty much it for my video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll try to make a lot more in this series. Thank you.